Hello, everyone. Once again, we're at Silver Cross Field. This is the 5th annual Hopstring, and what we're going to do for you, especially for you, we are going to give you the highlights of the showcase of this great event. The biggest and best event in downtown Joliet, comes every single year. Mr. Mike Trizna makes it all happen, and we're going to talk to you in just a minute, but I want to introduce the folks to my partner, my executive producer, my main lady who's going to be interviewing all these fascinating people today, Toni, DeBenedetti. Welcome to the stage.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here.
She's continuing the tradition of the DeBenedetti family. With Samantha was with us for a couple of years. Now she's stepped in and she's going to take you around and you're going to learn all about what you missed. But we invite you back for 2017. All right, sir. This is the 5th one. I know I ask you this every single year, but we got to do it because we got new people and we're also on YouTube. How in the world did you come up with this cockamamie idea of Hopstring?
You know, I'll get sappy and go all the way back to my grandpa introduced me to really, really good music when I was growing up. And he told me that more people need to be introduced to, and he didn't even use the word culture, but he said more people need to be introduced to things that they're scared of. And so live music, original music, people not doing...
Not tribute bands.
What's that?
No tribute bands.
Yeah, not tribute bands. People doing their own thing. And after he passed away, we decided, no, we need to do something. And we were going to start small, and I looked at my wife one day and said, you know what? Let's go for broke. Yeah. And no risk, no reward.
And no broke either.
Yeah, well.
Close, but no cigar, right? A little nervous today. There was a few raindrops earlier, but beautiful right now, and it's going to stay beautiful. I know he wants me to say it's going to rain, so it doesn't. So I'll do that too. We're going to talk to most of the vendors, many of the entertainers, most of the bands, so we're going to give you a flavor of what's happening here today. Now, I don't usually do commercials, but we want to salute three entities here today. First of all, Jim Mozinga from Hawk Cadillac Chevrolet, done a great job, and he's somewhere out there today. I hope we catch up with him. And it's a brand new event sponsor.
Jim has been amazing. As a matter of fact, his whole staff has been amazing. Super easy to work with. They've been more than generous with their time and their money. And I have to tell you, if I had something else to do, or if I had to do it over again, they'd be the first people I approached. It's been a treat working with them.
Yeah, he's a good guy and a great staff. And then there's this other company where she makes a lot of dough. It's called Milano's, and they're, of course, the best buns in town, and they're here today. And then holding this adult beverage as we videotape the opening here for you. What kind of beer are you drinking there, sir?
Well, this is Lagunitas beer. This is one of the beers called Little Something Something. And although we have 41 different beers here, Lagunitas was the first person I brought on board 5 years ago. And when I brought them on board, instead of humming and hawing, they looked at me and said, sounds like a great idea. Tell us what you want and we'll do it.
So loyalty means a great deal here with the Trizna family. And we're going to test your loyalty. You stay with us and come along. Well, I told you we're going to be taking a bit of a tour here, and Toni will take you for the rest of the tour through Hopstring 2016. And, you know, these things don't just happen. And I know Mike Triz and Jim Mozinga have gotten together. And I know John Crane gives a salute to all of these great events. He's done all through the entire Chicagoland area. If you watch a little TV, you might see a couple of commercials on there for Hawk as well. If you listen to radio, you're going to listen to Hawk also. Hawk is everywhere, and you need to be here next year. Calvin, tell me a little bit about Hawk here in Joliet. Do you have like one car or something that
we've got 4 dealerships total. We've got Subaru, Mazda, Chevy, Cadillac, and our Volkswagen dealerships. We're located 2001 West Jefferson. We've got everything that you need, from a small budget all the way to a big budget, new and used. Come and see us. We'll take care of you.
Yeah, they sure will. Now, when you're here at Hopstring, you got a whole staff that's behind the camera right now. Well, you know, who are these people who did not want to be on television with us? Do you know their names? The guys in the blue shirt?
Those are the guys that make it happen. We keep them concealed. Those are the guys that make it happen.
All right.
Those are our special.
Okay. Now, well, you'll be here again next year. It's kind of a fun area that you have here. What are you doing for the folks who stop by and say hi?
Oh, for the folks that stop by and say hi, we give you guys a free wristband. We're doing the spin to win right now. So you stop in, you can get a free T-shirt. You guys can get a car wash. You stop in, you spin, you win.
You spin, you win. And you know what? If you spin your car, whatever shape it's in, to Hawk Auto on Jefferson, as all the dealerships here in Joliet are pretty much located on Jefferson, I believe, correct?
Yes.
And you can't miss them. They're everywhere. And they are our major sponsor here, our presenting sponsor at Hopstring. We want to thank all of the folks, John Crane, Jim Muzinga, and I always forget, is Gabriel? What's a Volkswagen manager's name?
Volkswagen manager.
Yeah. Gabriel. No, it's Gabris. Gabris, the Volkswagen manager. You know, Gabris, don't watch this because we're screwing up your name. And you can cut this part out. All right? Thank you so much for being with us. We're going to continue our tour. And here comes Toni. Take you the rest of the way.
Hi, we're here at the 2016 Hopstring Fest. And I'm here with Debbie. She's from Harris Casino. So what do you guys have today at Hopstring?
Oh, well, what are we selling?
Yeah.
We're selling delicious pork sliders. We have our bacon jalapeno mac and cheese. We have smoked ribs and regular mac and cheese and some giant cookies. They're really good.
Good. And this is your second year at Hopstring?
Yes, it is.
Okay, and how does it compare to last year? Is that any different, or do you notice any differences from last year?
No, I think I think there's a little more people here earlier this year than there was last year, so that's good.
Oh, that's surprising considering it was raining so much earlier.
Yeah.
That's great. Okay, do you have anything new going on at the casino? I hear you guys have big things coming up at the casino.
Oh, absolutely. We have a new restaurant we're opening at the end of September. It's called Cross Street Grill. And we have some new suites we're putting in, also opening in September. Then November, we have a new bar that's going to go on a casino floor. So we're excited about all the changes, yes.
Oh, very exciting. Okay, great. And we hope to see you next year at Hopstring.
Oh, absolutely.
It was great talking to you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm here with Susan Johnson, and she's from Celtic Moor. So tell us a little bit about what you have here at Hopstring.
Okay, I've got vintage jewelry, and it's all Celtic-style jewelry. Most of it is made in the UK, and they're all old pieces. They've been manufacturing since 1946, so except for a few new pins down there, it's entirely vintage jewelry.
Oh, wow. Okay, and I hear you traveled like a far distance to come here, correct?
We did. We traveled from Rhode Island to do this. We know the people that run the festival, so this is one we do every year.
Oh, very cool. So how many years have you been coming to Hopstring?
Well, my husband's been volunteering here for about 5 years. This is the third year I've done jewelry here.
Very cool. And do you have a good turnout? Do people say that they...
Yeah, actually I do. My stuff is a little bit different than most of the things you see at festivals, so people are interested in it. So, yeah.
Very cool. And do you do other festivals?
Yes, we do a lot of Scottish festivals, Celtic music festivals, Ren fairs, that kind of thing.
Do you do anything local, or is it all more...
Not too much in the Midwest. Most of what we do is up and down the East Coast.
Very cool.
Like I said, there's a personal connection here, so that's why we're at this one.
Cool. Okay, so if you want anything from Celtic Moor, you have to come to Hopstring to get it, correct?
Right.
Very good. Okay, well, thank you. I hope we see you next year.
Okay,
thanks
so
for
much.
traveling. I'm here with Paul from Lucky Lids. Hi, Paul. Tell us a little bit about what you're doing here.
Well, we custom make bucket hats. If you come down here today or at the farmers market downtown, we will size you up and we can make any team hat of your choice. So come on down. So we make them on the spot, custom made to size to order.
Okay, and is this your little sewing machine? You're making right on the spot?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, we do. As soon as we take the team, then we cut up the fabric and then we get to work. We sew it up for you. So yeah,
very cool. Where did you get Lucky Lids from? What's that word?
Well, Lucky Lids, in theory, if you were to wear the hat that we make from scratch, if you wear it during game day, that means your team will win. So that's the whole concept of it. So it's got to work, right? It's got to be lucky for somebody. So it might as well be you.
Very cool. And you also have a raffle going on today.
Yes, we do. For $2, you get to purchase a raffle ticket, and that will get entered in. We call it at 8 o'clock tonight, and the winner gets 7 lucky lids. So it's for the Chicagoland Superfan. You can get any team you like. You can get the Bears, the Bulls, Cubs, the White Sox, all those teams if you prefer, or change it up. So we could make any team. So that's the raffle for today. So you get 7 cans.
And if someone's not here at Hopstring today, how else are they able to contact you or purchase?
We announce it over the mic tonight at 8 o'clock, and we have the information too through the raffle, and then we contact through the phone number that's provided with the raffle. So.
Okay. And if they wanted to purchase a Lucky Lid outside of Hopstring or the market, are they able to do that? Do you have a Facebook or a website?
Yeah. We are on Facebook, facebook.com/LuckyLids, or you can go to luckylids.com to make your purchase, or you come down here today. We're here making hats. So.
Perfect. All right, well, there you have it, Lucky Lids on Facebook. Hopefully we'll see you next year.
All right, great. Thank you.
Thank you. I'm here with Jenny Donahue. So tell us a little bit about what you're doing at Hopstring today.
We are actually here through the Miracle League. We're working for Metal Monkeys Brewery, and we're like guest bartending. Miracle League is a baseball league for special needs children, or handicapped or mentally handicapped children that can't play normal baseball. We have a baseball league for them, and we pair them up with high school kids that are kind of their volunteers, and they get to play a season like normal kids. So we're taking all our tips today from bartending, go straight to the Miracle League to help that league and fund that baseball league. So we're really thankful that they're letting us do it. Yep.
Wow, that's awesome. How did you get involved with the Miracle League?
One of my friends and the Farrows and the Lenseys, they all are involved, and my kids started volunteering. My husband and I fell in love with the program, and since then, now I'm on the board. He's the head umpire, so we're there every Saturday. Yeah.
Very cool. And if somebody else wanted to get involved with the Miracle League, is there a Facebook or a website?
Well, there's a website. It's www.miracleleagueofjoliet.com. And we also have Miracle League of Joliet Facebook page that you can go to. And all the information, game times, how to be a volunteer, how to donate is all on the website.
And how many years have you guys been coming to Hopstring?
We've been here every year. So the 4 years that, it's been going. So.
Do you see any differences from year to year?
A lot more craft tables that have added on, which is awesome. A lot different things for people with different palates, with their beers and vodkas and all that. So it keeps getting bigger and better.
Very cool. Thank you. Well, hopefully we'll see you here next year.
Yes, thanks.
I'm here with Ryan from Bothwell Pottery. Sorry. Tell me a little bit about what you're doing at Hopstring today.
I've got my mugs for sale here. I make them custom made for each Hopstring Fest for the last 3 years now. It's got a Hopstring Fest logo on it. They're all custom made, handmade. And if you buy a mug today, you get 3 free beer tickets to go along with it. And the servers will serve right in there for you, and you can drink it right out of the mug.
Oh, very cool. And you said they're also dishwasher safe, microwave safe?
Microwavable, dishwasher safe. You do have to be careful with them. They are breakable.
Of course.
But I like to say it's a handmade mug for handcrafted beer.
Very cool. How long does it take you to make one mug?
One mug, anywhere from about an hour and a half to 2 hours when you add up all the time and the glazing and everything. But it starts with a ball of mud, and I turn that into the form. Clean up the bottom, add a handle, add the logo, and then I have to fire it once, and then in the second firing I do a glaze firing, and then it comes out and I have my mug. So.
And is Hopstring the only place you sell these mugs?
No, I actually Black Dog Brewery, or Black Distillery in Joliet. They sell some of my stuff, and then I also sell stuff at Imperial Oak Brewing in Willow Springs.
Okay, very cool. Okay, and you kind of have a cool story with your son and the mugs. Do you want to tell that? We don't have one to show.
Yeah, I talk it up a lot, so I sold out of them. But my son was in the studio with me one day, and I hear him say, "Uh-oh," and I turn around, and he's got some mugs in his hand, and he put like a dent in it. And he put this little dent in it, and I was like, "Oh, buddy, don't do that." And he's like 5. So, and then I'm looking at him like, wait a minute, that's actually like a perfect spot to put your thumb. It's like a great way to hold it. So this year I've been telling that story, and everybody liked it so much, I sold out of all the. But you can find my stuff on Facebook or bothwellpottery.com. I do custom mugs and custom plates and jugs and jars and you name it. So.
Well, thank you for being at Hopstring today. Hopefully we'll see you next year.
Yeah, great, thanks.
I'm here with Sean. So tell us a little bit about where you're from, what you're doing at Hopstring this year.
We're with the Joliet Brewers Guild. We meet the second Wednesday of every month at Chicago Street Pub. And we're here just to give away free samples of what we do. We have 15 different beers. We're just trying to promote our club if you're into brewing, or if you thought about brewing, or if you just want to taste a homebrewed beer and see that it's not horrible. We're trying to break myths, and there's a lot of good ingredients out there, and it's a growing hobby. We've got about 45 members, and we have a good time once a month, and so we're just giving away free beers this weekend.
Do you have some demonstrations going on as well, or what's this table set up here?
These are all the ingredients, involved in making a beer. We have a yeast starter going. We're not actually going to make any beer here today, but if anybody was interested and had any questions, we're here to answer any questions about homebrewing for sure.
Okay, and is this year, have you been to every Hopstring, or how many years have you been coming?
We've been to every Hopstring. We started as a group in March of 2013. And we started with 13 members the first night, and now we're up to about 45 members. And we come out every month, and we discuss beer and share what everybody's brewed over the past month, and get pointers. And as a group, I could say that everybody's beer's got better over the years. So it's nice having someone that knows what you're talking about to kind of bounce it off of. My wife will listen, but
Right.
She's heard it all over and over, right?
So practice does make perfect when you're...
Absolutely. It's definitely, people's beers have gotten better for sure, and it's a good time tasting everybody's beers and saying, wow, we brewed this in our garage, and it's good.
Where do you have a retail store, or do you have a website? Or
No, legally we can't sell our beer. We can bring it to festivals, we can give out free samples or take like a donation, I guess, but we just like to, it's good feedback. I guess unbiased feedback. People don't know it's mine. Last year I had a guy taste my beer and say, oh no, I don't like that one at all. And that's great, because your friends and family, they shy away from being that open with you. So it is fun to come here. We make a lot of friends giving away free beer for sure. How could you not? But
do you have any festivals coming up?
No, this is pretty much the last one of the year. We were at the Midwest Morel Festival in Ottawa for the last 2 or 3 years. That's a good time. They have a homebrew tent with all the local homebrew clubs come out and show what they've got. So it's all homebrew, which is kind of neat too, to see what other clubs are doing and how they run their show over by them.
Well, thank you for taking your time to talk to me. Hopefully we'll see you next year.
For sure you will.
I'm here with Sue Regis. Tell us a little bit about what you're doing today.
I own a glass studio in downtown Joliet, 81 North Chicago Street, Suite 103.
Okay, and you make the glass yourself, or you sell it?
Yeah, I do everything myself. I do a lot of wearable pieces, and I specialize in memorial work. I can put pet cremains or human cremains inside glass.
Oh, wow. And I understand you don't really blow glass. It's kind of different, or do you actually blow the glass?
I focus on solid glass. I can do some blown pieces, but the majority of my work is all solid glass.
And are you doing any demonstrations today?
I am. I've got the torch and everything set up, and I'll be doing demos throughout the day.
Very cool. And you do have the retail store. Do you have anything online, or people can...
Yeah, you can check me out at www.regisglassart.com. Just kind of hit me up if you want to visit the shop. I'm usually by appointment only, or you catch me at events like this. At the farmers market on Wednesday night in downtown Joliet is also a good way to catch me. But give me a heads up if you want to come to the studio and set up an appointment with me. Thank you.
I'm here with Jason from Meadow Monkey. Do you want to tell us a little bit about what you're doing at Hopstring this year?
Sure. So we're a new microbrewery in the area. We're in Romeoville. We're about 15 minutes down Route 53. We have 2 of our beers on tap today, Simian Fever, which is a hibiscus wheat ale, and El Jefe, which is a traditional German Hefeweizen. They're on tap down at the Hop Nest cooler, and I'm over here at the tent selling some merchandise, hats, t-shirts, talking to people about the brewery. We've been open for about 7 months now, so we're just trying to get our name out there and introduce ourselves to the community and get people interested in our beer.
Very cool. So how did you get involved with Meadow Monkey?
Well, I met the 2 other guys who do help us out with the brewing through the Joliet Brewers Guild, and we all kind of, everyone I think when they start homebrewing has the idea, let's open a brewery. But then it got real serious, and they asked me to join the team with them and help them do the brewing. So the last year or 2, it's been a lot of planning, a lot of hard work, a lot of do-it-yourself with the tap room. And this past January we opened up, and it's been a great success so far, and we're loving it.
Very cool. So how many years have you been coming to Hopstring?
About 5 years now.
Oh, so every year you've been here?
Yes, I think I've been here every year, yeah.
Have you been here with the Brewers Guild?
Yes, yeah. Previous year has been here with the Brewers Guild, and this year we're kind of doing our own thing, which is great, but we made sure that we stay close by our friends.
I see that. So there's no rivalry between
we support each other. We're still actively involved with the Brewers Guild and vice versa, and the guys are great, so it's awesome.
Do you still attend the meetings at Chicago Street?
I do. I'm actually in charge of our internal competitions for the Brewers Guild, so yeah, it's great. It's great friendship. I learned a lot with those guys, and they've been always great supporters of us since we've been open and while we've been getting open, so it's been great.
All right, well, thank you so much for talking to me. Hopefully we'll see you next year, and good luck with your new business.
Thank you. Have a good day.
I'm with Randy here, and why don't you tell us a little bit about the name of your company and what you're doing here?
Sure. Spooky is a very young company. This is Chris. He's the original founder of the company. He's from Eagan, Minnesota. Brand is based out of Burr Ridge now. It's made in Melrose Park. And what we're doing is we have a whole line of gourmet cocktail mixes that are all made with real juice, natural ingredients, no high fructose corn syrup. They're all gluten-free, no artificial flavors, colors. So the flavor is phenomenal. The standard that we set for ourselves is that it's got to taste fresh made or as close as you can possibly come, and that's what we do.
And I can attest, I've tried the couple of the Bloody Mary mixes, and they're delicious. They're terrific. You have 3 different of the Bloody Mary mixes, right?
Yes, exactly. And we what we have is we do a whole line of non-alcoholic mixers, but we also came out with products that have the alcohol in them already. So we did 2 ready-to-drink Bloody Marys with the vodka included already. But what we have is what we call the friendly. They're all spicy. They're all phenomenal. Horseradish and our spicy Chipotle Bloody.
Do you have any of the ones with Alcardi in it? Do you want to show what the different sizes and stuff?
Yeah, these are 200 milliliters, so what they are is they're 7 ounces. Like I said, these have real vodka. We do the margarita with real tequila in them. And then this bottle here is 750 milliliters, so it's the same product, just a different size. So what we do is we took, of our 10 non-alcoholic mixers, we've picked 6 flavors, mixed it with real spirits in these sizes, so it's for convenience factor.
Okay. Will you eventually do the whole line of them, or just those 6?
For now, it's 6. The approval process to get them approved through the alcohol board is very time-consuming.
Yeah, I bet.
So we will do more flavors, but we've grown quite a bit in the 2.5 years that we've been in the market. So we're trying not to do too much. If we did 50 flavors, our distributors would have a hard time taking on all those products. So we try to do like a manageable growth.
Okay, sounds great. And are you handing out samples today? Are you selling?
What we're doing is we're sampling the non-alcoholic mixers here and selling the bottles, and then the bar here at the fest is serving the drinks with our mixes.
Oh,
so people can do either way. They can get a drink here and enjoy it with the music, and then they can get the bottles and take them home and enjoy it at home.
Cool. Well, thank you so much for taking time to talk to me. We'll see you next year, hopefully. And good luck.
Thank you very much.
We're here with Sean at the Hopstring Fest 2016. Why don't you tell us a little bit about the company you're from, where you're located?
Yeah, definitely. So we're called Founders Brewing Company. We're out of Grand Rapids, Michigan. We're the 15th largest brewery in the country, pouring a couple beers a day, one of them being all-day IPA, 4.7% session IPA. It's the #1 selling craft can in America. We're also pouring Rubaeus, 5.7% raspberry ale. It's made with 3,000 pounds of Michigan raspberry juice. Mosaic Promise. It's our summer seasonal, single hop, single grain American Pale Ale. Then we got a couple specialty beers called, one of them's called Dirty Bastard. It's an 8.5% Scotch Ale. And then we have one of our most rare beers. It's called Kentucky Breakfast Stout. It's a 12.5% Imperial Chocolate and Coffee Stout that we bourbon barrel for a year. So, yeah, we're founders.
Wow, very cool. So, what's your favorite? Do you have a favorite one?
What's my favorite? My favorite beer we make is called Backwoods Bastard. So it's that Dirty Bastard we put in a bourbon barrel for a year, take it out, and it's about 11.5% alcohol. So it's definitely a big beer.
Is this your first year at Hopstring?
Yeah, this is our company's first year at Hopstring. We work with Chicago Street Pub and Mike, and we're a good partner with his. So we wanted to come out and support the day, and the rain's holding off, so we're having a good time.
Yeah, that's good. We had a downpour earlier today.
Yeah, it's thankfully holding off doing the music, so hoping to catch some more tunes.
So hopefully we'll see you next year.
I think we're going to do it next year.
All right, sounds great. Thank you for talking to me.
Nice to meet you.
I'm here with John. We're going to talk about some of the music that he was playing tonight.
Hello. Hello. Good to be here. Thanks for having me.
So how are you doing at Hopstring today?
It's great. It's great today. I think the sun is shining, and it was. I think last night at midnight it was 100% chance of the worst storms you ever seen for 14 hours today. So the fact that it cleared up and that everybody's here and that it's another great festival. 5 years running. So
it was a little scary earlier with all the downpour.
Yeah, I mean we would have done it anyway. I think but it's just great to have this on top of the great music and the great people. To have the sun come out a little bit and have us get spared the torrential downpours is brilliant.
So you just performed on stage. We were watching you a little bit.
Moments ago.
Yeah, we took him right off the stage. Are you playing again tonight, or was that you had one performance tonight?
One with the band, like one proper set, and then I'll be part of that the all-star set they have to close the night out, where a bunch of people that played during the course of the day are going to get up and do. I think what we're going to do is a whole set of songs from all the people that passed away this year. People like David Bowie and Prince and Glenn Fry and Lemmy from Motorhead, and so it's going to be a nice night.
Very cool. Do you know what time that starts?
It closes out the night. I don't really know exactly what time. At the end, the very end.
The very end of the night. Okay. Do you have anything coming up? Any more festivals? You have a record coming out?
Yeah, we got a bunch of stuff coming up. I know most probably the soonest thing we're going to do is we're all going to recover for the week, because Hopstring, it's a lot more than a day. It takes some time to build up to it, and you're involved in some pre-events and some things that go on with the community and stuff. And then, but next Saturday is the Celtic Festival at St. Joe's Park, and so I'll do that. We'll get up there and do a little bit of that, and then we were gonna. Most of the set we did tonight was a very different kind of a set for us. We did all kind of newish songs, or songs that haven't been recorded yet. They're not on any of the other 5 records or whatever. So mainly
first at Hopstring.
Yeah, right, absolutely. Mainly as a kind of a lead into the fact that we're going to go back into the studio and we'll do a new record we'll have out 2017. So I'm looking forward to that. It's exciting.
Cool. I want to talk a little bit about your sons, because I know they're very involved. Yeah. I've seen them play at the downtown Joliet Farmers Market. He got up on the drums.
Yeah, Liam and Colin, my two boys. They love the music, and they're around it all the time. Obviously by default, I think probably. And I think if I made candles, they'd probably be making candles. So it's just kind of sins of the father, right? So but no, it's great, and a day like today is unusual. To have it be kind of local for where we live, and then also to have it be a kid-friendly or family-friendly day. I don't play a lot of shows where you would have 7- and 2-year-olds in the room, so it's nice for me to see them here and to have them see me play and to kind of just understand what it is that we do and the both of them, Colin's banging away on the drums and Liam's always playing and running around, and the two of them, they've got the music thing. I hope they go to college and do other things instead, but it is what it is. I think that if it's in you and you love the music and that's what you grow. I mean, it's done nothing but provide me with wonderful experiences, and I've met some of the greatest people in the world, and I've been able to do some really cool things. So I wouldn't. It's always a joke, that I put like legal books in the crib and make them go to law school or something. But I think the bottom line is that if they keep going and they keep loving it and they have inside them what it is that makes them do that stuff, then I would do nothing but support that. Maybe literally, depending on how
good of a teacher you are, maybe.
Who knows?
Have you been to Hopstring every year?
I have. I've played every year. Yeah, the first year, the inaugural year, we played. I just got back from a tour of Ireland the night before, and I did a show at another festival that morning, and then came over here and did Hopstring at 3:30, and that was the kickoff year. And I think initially they thought maybe that might just be a one and done. They were going to have this party, and it's turned into this 5 years later. So yeah, I've been here every year, and every year it's grown, and every year the talent is incredible, and the people are great, and it's the real deal for sure.
he joked earlier that they kind of decided to just go for broke with the first one, and it kind of just took off, and we're here 5 years later.
Like most great things, I think, most great things probably are just a bunch of really great people sitting around, and they come up with an idea, and one of them has the fortitude or the delusion to actually think they can do it, which is Triz and Kathy just kind of came up with this idea that Chicago Street Pub is a great music venue and kind of a home away from home for many of us out here, and for musicians, sure, and artists, and just good people from all walks, but and I think that they just thought, wouldn't it be great to take the entire year's worth of moments and nights that we have and get them all together on one day and have a party and see if it's feasible. And it was, and it just kind of worked. And they're amazing people, and they have an amazing staff and crew, and what they do, and the way we're treated is just it's can't beat it.
Yeah, they're great. They're great. Are you excited about any performers in particular coming up tonight?
I've been here since 10 a.m. Because I didn't want to miss anything, and Johnny Green kicked it off at 10 a.m. and he blew my mind. At 11 o'clock. Well, 11 o'clock in the morning, his set started, and it just kind of he could have played to close the night out, like everybody could have, like in their own right. There's no filler, as they say. It's top notch from beginning to end. So Chicago Farmer's playing now, who's one of my favorites, and Ed Anderson's here, Bud Villains are here, Alex Hoffer played, Prairie Ghosts played. I got to sit in on a set with Allison Flood, Somewhere Sunny.
I've heard you two play together before.
I love to play with Allie. I got to work with her on her last record, and so it's kind of a natural thing, but it's nice for her to include me on it, And then you get people like Steve Water Bands coming in, and Righteous Hillbillies, Miles Nielsen and the Rusted Hearts, like I said, Bud Villains. It just, Edward Davis Anderson, and it just, and then tonight, and if you want me to be honest, the thing I'm most excited about is that one of my favorite bands that I ever saw in my life, Stone City Stragglers, the band that broke up 10 years ago, and they are doing a reunion, a mini set tonight as a reunion as part of the last the All-Star thing. So pretty excited about that. Yeah, pretty excited about that.
Well, thank you so much for talking to me. It was great talking to you.
You're lovely. Thank you very much. Thank you guys very much for putting up with me and for including me on all this stuff year after year. And happy Hopstring Fest.
I'm here with the lovely Gianna. She was volunteered by her dad to do the interview today for Channel 6. We're here. She's with G's Sweet Shop. Do you want me to tell me a little bit about what you do at G's? And you work at the shop, correct? Yes, you want to tell about what you sell in the shop?
Yeah. Okay, so I work at the G's Sweet Shop located downtown Joliet. It's across from the Rialto. There we sell popcorn, ice cream, and candy. So if you're craving those things, you should just come in and buy some stuff.
What's your favorite thing to buy or to eat, I guess?
Right now, it would probably be cream and chip ice cream.
Oh, really? Is that new?
No, I don't know. It's been there for a while, but I just recently started liking it. So.
Oh, very cool. And what do you guys have here today at Hopstring?
We're selling lemonade shake-ups and Guinness Swiss cheeseburgers.
What is the shake-up exactly?
It's basically a flavored lemonade. We just put fresh fruit in there and just shake it up with lemonade.
I think they're amazing. I get them at the downtown Joliet Farmers Market. Just about every Wednesday we get one. They're very delicious. Is this your first year at Hopstring?
No, this is my second year.
Second year here? How do you like it so far?
It's fun. I like working here and helping them cook the food. It's fun.
Yeah, a lot of people. All right, well, thank you very much for talking with me. It was great. Thank you. I'm here with Odessa from Jody's. She's going to tell us a little bit about what they're selling here at Hopstring.
Today we're selling nachos and hot dogs.
Hot dogs. Which would you prefer?
I prefer the nachos.
Nachos? Okay. And you guys have a new location that just opened up, is that correct?
Yes, on Jefferson in the Town and Country Bowling Alley.
Very cool. And you have two other locations?
Yes, one on Republic and one on Larkin in the Shell gas station.
And what other items do you sell in those locations?
The one on Jefferson, we sell pizzas and grinders. The one on Larkin is currently under construction, so we can do fryer foods. So hot dogs and fryer foods there.
Okay, and that's the one with the bowling alley? Or what do you sell at the bowling alley?
Bowling alley slice pizzas and grinders.
Oh, okay. Very cool. And when did that open up?
About a year ago.
Very cool. And you're also selling pop, I see?
Yes, we are.
Yeah, pop. Okay. Is this your first year at Hopstring?
My first year working, our 4th or 5th year doing the event.
Okay, so you've almost been here, because this is the 5th year here, so you've almost been here every year.
Yeah.
Very cool. And you said it's your first year?
Yes.
How do you like it?
It's cool. There's a lot of different people here doing a lot of different things, so.
Do you think you'll be back next year?
Most definitely.
All right. Well, thank you very much for taking time to talk to me. It was nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you too.
I'm here at the Cheesecake by James booth. I'm with Keenan. Why don't you tell us a little bit about the company?
All right, well, we started a long time ago. It was really hard work trying to make sure that we get all the cheesecakes the way we wanted. I know James, he's not here right now. He's currently downtown Joliet on Cass, making all the cheesecakes right now, but when we first started off, he wanted to make sure that we made like the best cheesecake ever. So basically, you can see, let me see if I can get one out for you. We have a strawberry right here. He's very specific on his strawberries right now. He really handpicks all of his strawberries. He goes down and picks them out. He makes sure that they're all straight. He does that with all of his ingredients and everything like that. So, and also the way that he makes it, handmade, gourmet, the best cheesecake you'll ever have, you know? It was really hard work trying to get to where we're at right now. 2 years ago, we just opened up a shop downtown Joliet on Cass Street, so right now we're doing really good.
Very cool. And that's right by across from Kitty Corner from Juliet's? Is that where you're at?
Andy's Shoe Shop. Andy's Shoe Shop is right across the street from Andy's Shoe Shop, if you know where that's at.
And how long have you been at that location again? Sorry.
2 years.
2 years there, very cool. So you're all about quality at Cheesecake by James.
All about quality. All
Very
about
cool.
quality.
And what do you work at the shop?
Not at the shop. We work, basically, we're just trying to spread the name out of there. So we do a whole bunch of fests. So me, my mother, and my father, they're not here. Well, my mom's right there. But we go to the fest to help sell the cheesecakes and everything right now. So to help spread the name, let everybody know that we have the best cheesecake.
Best cheesecake in downtown Joliet.
Best cheesecake.
Would you have any fest planned coming up, or is this the last one for the year, or anything coming up?
Let's see, I think we're supposed to be doing one next fest, but I'm not sure which fest we're doing. Huh? The Gospel Fest. We're doing the Gospel Fest next weekend.
Where is that
at? Where's the Gospel Fest, Mother?
Waiting on some instructions.
Okay, so we're still waiting on that. Do you guys have a website or a Facebook where people can look at pictures?
Yes, we do. Mom, can you hand me a card real quick so I can see where, I'm not sure the exact, all right. Here we are, pretty sure we have, cheesecakebyjames.com.
Okay, 20 East Cass Street in Joliet, Illinois. And what cheesecake do you have here with you today? What flavors?
All right, so we have our strawberry cheesecake, our plain cheesecake, turtle cheesecake, cherry cheesecake, raspberry cheesecake, key lime cheesecake, Oreo cheesecake, and triple chocolate cheesecake.
Wow, they all look so good. I can't wait to try one later. Well, thank you very much for talking with me. It was great meeting you. Thank you. I'm here with Quinn from J&B Music Studio. Do you want to tell me a little bit about the studio and what you guys offer?
Sure, yeah. So we mainly do kind of different music lessons like guitar, bass, banjo, piano, drums, voice. And then we also sell vinyl records and all kinds of different music, kind of just supplies, accessories, stuff like that.
And what are you offering today? Any specific genres or just all different kinds of vinyl records?
All kinds of stuff. Yeah, we just sort of cherry picked a lot of good stuff. So we got some new records. These first couple bins, these are all used, but kind of just a general mix of stuff.
And you also have students here, correct, that are performing?
Yes, they actually performed a little bit earlier. They were just outside the gate. But yeah, we had a few of our kind of more experienced students play together in a band, and they played maybe around 3 o'clock, something like that, earlier.
Oh, very cool. Do you play any instruments?
Yeah, I play a couple. I teach a few guitar lessons every week, and then I play bass as well. A little bit of piano, not very good though.
How many years have you guys been at Hopstring?
This is probably our 3rd year at Hopstring. This is our 2nd year doing the tent, but we've had students performing for the last 3 years.
Oh, okay, very cool. And where are you guys located?
Crest Hill, right at if you know where Route 30 meets Caton Farm, the big intersection, 6 corners are right in there.
And can anyone sign up for music lessons? Do you only do kids, adults, any age group?
Yeah, anybody's welcome. I mean, any experience level, any age, whatever works. We get a lot of beginners, but we also have a lot of people that played but just want to get brush ups on different fundamentals, things like that. But yeah, everybody's welcome.
And how did you get involved with Hopstring?
I know that the owner, I think, knows Triz, like at Chicago Street. They're old friends and stuff, so I think that's how they got kind of involved.
Triz knows a lot of people. He's got a lot of friends in the area, so I believe that. Do you guys have a website or a Facebook or anything where people can look online at what you offer?
Yeah, absolutely. We're on Facebook is probably our most active, just J&B Music Studio on Facebook. We do have a website as well, jmbmusicstudio.com, and we're on Instagram as well.
Cool. Well, thank you very much for taking time to meet with me.
Thank you.
Hopefully we'll see you next year.
Yeah, thanks.
I'm with Cheyenne here. Why don't you tell me a little bit about what you're doing here today?
So what we do is that we have kids come up and they make their own necklace by stamping their name into it with these little stampers, and yeah, they can put whatever they want on there.
Very cool. How did you get involved with Hopstring?
My dad just called me up one day and he's like, "Hey Cheyenne, you want to come out here and do this?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." So I just wanted to help out.
Very cool. Do you go to a lot of festivals?
Yes, I go to like a lot of history reenactments in Lockport and the Chicagoland area.
Do you have any coming up soon?
Not that I know of. So yeah.
So this is one. Very cool. Oh, do you want to show any of the necklaces that you have? Tell me a little more about it.
Yes. So some kids, they put their name on there, like this one says Victoria, or you can put like YOLO or whatever you want.
Anything that's trending.
Yeah, right.
Okay, and you have all different colored strings?
Yes, we have yellow, orange, stuff like that. So,
cool.
Yeah.
All right. How are you enjoying Hopstring? So have you had a lot of kids come over and see you?
Yeah, it was really fun. Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of early in the day actually, so that's good. You'll be busy for the rest of the night, I'm sure.
Right.
Well, thank you very much for talking with me.
Thank you.
I'm with Steve here. Why don't you tell me a little bit about what you do and how you got involved with Hopstring and everything?
Hi, my name's Steve Hellis. I'm a blacksmith, a hobby blacksmith from Joliet, Illinois. And what I'm doing here today is souvenir horseshoes. A person can come up here and for $10, I can punch their name into a horseshoe using an anvil and hammer right in front of them as they watch. So that's what I'm doing today.
Do you go to a lot of different festivals?
I do mostly historical reenactments, but I do normal fests for people, and I might be at Celtic Fest next week.
Okay, we have a few different vendors that said they'll be at Celtic Fest, so very cool. How long have you been a blacksmith?
I've been a blacksmith for about over 30 years. I started out when I was about 18. I'm 54 now, so yeah, I've been hammering a long time.
How did you learn how to do that? How did you get involved with it?
I was lucky enough to be involved with the Will County Historical Society in Lockport, Illinois. They built a blacksmith shop and I used to help in it, and eventually my interest grew. Then I joined an organization called the Illinois Valley Blacksmith Association, and they have meetings where they bring in professional blacksmiths you can watch, and they have equipment for sale, so that helps too.
Oh yeah, very cool. Do you have any a website or a Facebook or anything where people can contact you?
I do have a Facebook page, Steve Hellis Blacksmith. You can look me up there, Helis. But yeah, you can catch me at the local fests.
All right, so hopefully we'll see you next year at Hopstring?
Yes.
All right, we'll see you then. Bye-bye. Thank you. Thank you guys so much for joining us this year at the 5th annual Hopstring Fest. Those of you who didn't make it this year, come by next year. It's going to be a great time. Mike and Kathy Trizna really do an excellent job of getting all the local brewers and food vendors and local artists all together for one great night. We'll be here until 11 o'clock, and we have a lot more great bands coming. There's great food, great beer. It's a great time, so hopefully we'll see you next year. I'm Toni DeBenedetti. We'll see you next time.
This is our story.